Violent Night is an action comedy film. Now, when I saw the trailer, I was totally in. It took me a while to get into the theater to watch it, though. There's a lot of movies coming out in this holiday season. So this one is about Santa Claus. He is a jaded, weary, semi-immortal being who's taking a break and has to go do Christmas, but he's become really misanthropic over the years. A lot of kids want cash or video games, so his workshop only does that, and he finds himself sort of being burnt out because of capitalism and greed and people not believing in Santa or not being in the Christmas spirit. So he ends up going to this really fancy private residence owned by a rich family who's gathering together. They're really dysfunctional. They got like the father who's doesn't have enough time for his kids, so his wife left him, and they're doing this Christmas thing, and there's like another family there too. We're sucking up to mom. Mom's really rich. So the Light Stones, I believe they're called. So when he's there delivering presents and eating cookies and stuff, he decides to chill in the massage chair. However, mercenaries have come to the residence. They've infiltrated the catering staff, taken everyone hostage. They want the $300 million in the vault. So this is basically Die Hard Christmas time with Santa Claus, and Santa Claus just wants to go home. However, he's stranded there and he has to start fighting mercenaries. This movie is very choppy in the sense that each act definitely feels unique on its own. So the first third of this movie is like all fun action sequences, and it's like watching Santa have to fight mercenaries one at a time. This is probably the best part of the movie. It's like the trailer moments in the film. And the second act slows things down with some, healing of wounds and hiding out and basically trying to, some character development thrown in, because Santa gets in contact with a little girl, Trudy, and she basically gives him hope for the holidays and a pep talk, because she's a smart, young, bright girl. And he's got something to fight for now. He was going to quit being Santa, but now he's got to fight all of these bad guys. And the movie definitely falls into some weird territory in the third act. It's overblown. More villains show up, and he dispatches them with so much ease. This film is produced by, one of the producers is David Leitch, who did John Wick. So this movie falls in the same trappings of John Wick. Whenever John Wick is fighting like one person, it's awesome, but whenever the action sequence has John Wick taking down like 20 to 30 bad guys in a small amount of time, it's not as entertaining. Obviously it's entertaining in the sense to watch Keanu Reeves mow down security people and henchmen, but like it loses tension. So like there's an action sequence where he takes on more villains, and he does it. It's a little bit fun, but it starts to get wary. Starts to become a little bit bogged down. You can only watch Santa brutally kill someone with a unique item so many times before it becomes weary and tiresome. But overall, David Harbour gives a great performance. He's giving it his all, and the movie's fun. It has a lot of references to other Christmas movies, a dark sense of humor. The entire movie has this sort of jaded weariness to it, not just Santa. And overall, it's fun, enjoyable, definitely might be considered a classic Christmas movie from now on, but it definitely did a better job than Mel Gibson's Fat Man. I felt that movie just totally didn't work, but this one was a lot more fun, not too eye wink into the camera, but it's a little bit self-aware, but everyone was doing a good job, and it's a hard R, enjoyable, fun Christmas action flick. So I give Violent Night a 7 out of 10.